जिस चीज़ से रिलेटेड आप न्यूज़ पे थे तो वो क्या था?
डीप फेक्स, आलिया भट्ट का डीप।
बट इसमें जैसे ये आलिया भट्ट का किसी ने डीप फेक किया था तो उसका तो कोई ऐसा इंटेंट नहीं रहा होगा ना? वैसे आप मानते हो ऐसी बात कि हमारा फ़ोन हमारी बात सुनता है?
ऑफ कोर्स।
अच्छा, पक्का पता है?
हाँ, you have to really go into settings of every app and the permissions of every app to disable things. But you may not always be able to do that because the new law is not yet in force. What you learn in a law school is not even 1% of what you will need to do on the job.
Alright guys, welcome to the Legal School podcast. Here we have Shreya Suri, who is a partner at Indus Law, and she practices TMT and data privacy law, and she has a lot to share about how you as a law student can navigate through your career, can be successful into litigation, corporate law, whatever. Please watch this podcast till the last minute. जिस चीज़ से रिलेटेड आप न्यूज़ पे थे तो वो क्या था?
डीप फेक्स, आलिया भट्ट का डीप फेक।
ओह अच्छा, ये सब बातें करने तो मजा आता होगा यार। देखिए काफी चिंताजनक बात है। आलिया भट्ट के साथ जो भी हुआ, इट्स वेरी सैड।
Yeah. No, I mean with everybody really.
हाँ, विद एवरीबॉडी। बट अभी मैं वैसे मतलब सोच रहा हूँ कि वो तो बॉलीवुड, तो अभी किसी हिंदी वाले पे थे, रिपब्लिक पे थे, एनडीटीवी पे थे, किस पे थे?
This was TV18.
अच्छा,
News TV18.
तो क्या वो फिर आपसे कुछ शोर मैंने देखा नहीं टीवी 18, तो क्या वो शोर मचा के पूछते हैं या ऐसे ही नॉर्मल?
नहीं, very normal conversation. Yeah, but I mean the other people talking were political dignitaries, so.
ओह अच्छा, तो आप बॉलीवुड की तरफ से आए थे कि?
नहीं, I was just the legal person.
तो अभी क्या रहता है इसमें, जब जैसे अगर लेट्स से किसी ने लीगल वो ऐसे बना के किया तो पीपल मतलब द पुलिस विल ट्रैक हिम और हर डाउन, और फिर उसको कुछ क्या केस रहता है उन पे?
See, there are provisions to enable that, but आपको पता होना चाहिए। तो अभी जो लॉ है उसमें you need to know who is the perpetrator, because the law does not identify, it does not penalize an unknown person right now. So if you know who has created it, you may be able to track them down. But हाँ, the process is correct. आप cyber cell में complaint डालोगे and then the police will get involved, because if it's effectively an FIR, and police will get involved, maybe the certain will get involved, and then they will track it down like any other police complaint.
ओके, बट इसमें जैसे ये आलिया भट्ट का किसी ने डीप फेक किया था तो उसका तो कोई ऐसा इंटेंट नहीं रहा होगा ना? मतलब ऐसे मस्ती में कर दिया होगा नहीं, या कुछ था?
कह नहीं सकते हैं बिकॉज उसकी थोड़े दिन बाद immediately after that there was a meeting of all stakeholders called by the ministry, and they were discussing how to solve this problem, what needs to be done, and they came out with 2 advisories कि अगर आप प्लेटफॉर्म हो, इंटरमीडियरी हो, जिस पे सब पब्लिश हो सकता है, तो आपको क्या क्या करना चाहिए, क्या नहीं करना चाहिए। बट problem statement is but problem statement is there are a lot of platforms out there which encourage creating this kind of content. I mean, publishers are effectively intermediaries, they don't generate the content.
सही बात है।
Websites that generate could be perceived as more problematic, which are focused on adversarial content or explicit content.
आप किसी बॉलीवुड सुपरस्टार से मिले हो? ऐसे बॉलीवुड हीरो एक्टर से नहीं मिले? आपको कभी ऐसा कुछ है?
इंटरेस्टिंग काम नहीं है, उसके लिए बॉम्बे में होना चाहिए।
अच्छा, डू यू हैव अ लिस्ट कि यार मुझे इससे किसी दिन देखना है यार, मुझे शाहरुख खान या मे बी कोई?
ऑफ कोर्स शाहरुख खान, लव हिम।
सही, गजब,
या
इट्स इंटरेस्टिंग। ठीक है, तो आप हमेशा से कब आपको लगा कि आपको लॉयर बनना है?
Tough question. So I genuinely wanted to be an architect when I was in school, and primarily because I enjoyed physics, I enjoyed mathematics. When we had to choose our subjects in 11th standard, I wanted to do physics and maths, but no chemistry. I hated it. School didn't allow it. So I made it a personal goal to get it done because I really didn't want to do chemistry. They said, nahi, aap ह्यूमैनिटीज़ कर लो, साइकोलॉजी ले लो, बाकी यू कैन कीप मैथ्स, इकोनॉमिक्स, इंग्लिश, एंड आई वांटेड वेब टेक्नोलॉजी एज वेल. So I tried psychology for a year. It did not work, and my heart was really on doing physics. So I fought for it. I went all the way up to the chairman of the CBSE, got a letter saying that I could do this. And then my parents thought that perhaps we will just nudge her to also try law. So that's how I mean, it was all great and everything, but I had to do 2 years of physics in 1 year. So,
अच्छा क्योंकि एक साल आपने
हाँ, हाँ. So it was quite tedious, but हो गया.
अच्छा हो गया. फिर उसके बाद जैसे 12th हो गई उसके बाद क्या किया आपने?
उसके बाद मैंने लॉ का एग्ज़ाम दिया.
अच्छा तो मतलब शुरू में ही अपने फिजिक्स के मतलब तभी
No,
आपको पता था?
so
अच्छा
no, I didn't figure it out then because I was focused on doing 2 years of physics in 1 year.
हाँ वही मैं सोच
हाँ,
रहा हूँ.
both were there.
ये लॉ कहाँ से आ गया अभी बीच में? तो नॉर्मल
नहीं.
कहानी चल रही है कि अच्छा अभी शायद इंजीनियरिंग होगी,
नहीं, so
शायद कुछ और
just
होगा.
figuring out how to get something done in a system which has a process. So it was logical in my mind that why this should be allowed, and I made a case for it, and then I got it done.
ऑसम. और फिर आपको हो गया कि भैया मुझे अब लॉ करनी है, मतलब 2 साल आपने जब फिजिक्स पढ़
नहीं,
ली.
ऐसा कुछ नहीं था,
हाँ,
but
फिर-
it was one of the things on the table.
Okay.
And I was a little late to the party because everyone had been preparing for law for 2 years. So I literally had about a week.
ओह हाँ सही बात है.
But I managed. I mean, a lot of it was aptitude, logic based.
ओके
And then I managed.
तो व्हाट इज दैट एग्जाम? क्लैट राइट?
I did take the CLAT, but I got a university which wasn't very well known at the time. I don't want to take names, but yeah. And I also took the symbiosis exam. So I got through symbiosis. And then in the second list, I got through a different university, which is higher up there in CLAT now. I mean, in the national law schools now. But I was already settled in Pune and I was loving my life away from home in a law school. So yeah.
हाउ इज इट इन पुणे? सिम्बायोसिस आई हैव लाइक हर्ड कि सिम्बायोसिस का बहुत बड़ा कैंपस है, बहुत सारे कॉलेजेस हैं
अब
उसके.
है.
अच्छा तब नहीं था.
नहीं, तब नहीं था. मैं ज़्यादा कुछ उस बारे में बोल नहीं सकती हूँ.
अच्छा फॉर एग्जाम्पल.
नहीं,
Oh.
but Pune was really, really great. To be honest, we learned independence. Like we were dependent in that sense. Everyone there was from 80% of the people were from different cities all over the country. So we got to interact with different cultures in a very, very, I would say, like in a very exposed way. Like it was not a protected environment in the sense you were in a hostel. ऐसा कुछ नहीं था. तो अभी Symbiosis offers hostels etc. on a large scale, but that time
पहले आप
it
बाहर
was-
रहते थे?
हाँ,
Okay.
I would say 95% of the people would stay outside.
ओह ओके सही. फिर आपका कॉलेज चला, आपने कॉलेज ख़त्म किया, देन वाज इट लाइक कॉलेज प्लेसमेंट वहाँ से हुआ या फिर क्या?
I did get placed from college. I got through the Gurgaon office of Clifford Chance, but it was not something I was too keen on doing. But I got placed there, so I considered it, and I tried it out also. But I did want to see what litigation was all about. So before I joined Clifford Chance, I was apprenticing with Ravinder Narayan. And that time he had a lot of different kinds of matters relating to competition, relating to tax. There was also one significant matter opposite the Supreme Court Bar Association.
Okay, so you got a good exposure there.
Yeah. Although that was just for 3 months, and I did have a commitment from college. So
This was during your college, you did your apprenticeship?
Immediately after college, I had some time
Okay.
in between. And then I went, did a short stint at the Gurgaon office of Clifford Chance, where I learned a lot of things. I won't say, it was all to waste. I was there for about 4 months, and they are quite a stickler for process, attention to detail. So I would say everything is relevant as you go through life. And then I got an opportunity to set up um, the Delhi office for a law firm, which was Bombay based.
Okay.
So
This was after Clifford.
yeah. I mean, while I was there, and then
Okay.
I moved on. I jumped ship because that was litigation. I wanted to do it, and
Oh, so you then went to do litigation?
yeah, like
And-
full
okay.
on for about almost 2 years.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
So how was that experience?
Very interesting. I mean, of course, different people take away different things from it. For me, the exposure was widespread because we were doing all kinds of things. So it wasn't purely civil or purely criminal. I did the Augusta Westland matter, I did the coal scam matter. So all these things were the exciting things that were going on. But other than that, there were also matters with the EPF authorities, or there were also a competition matter. There were like a bunch of things here and there. There was also some startup work and corporate advisory work, but different things. I would say good in terms of exposure, but I soon realized that it's probably not the path I want to take in the long run. But I would say still relevant and important for me to have gone through that journey.
Yes. Okay.
And then I wanted to move into corporate.
Hmm.
And
And then you got to Indus Law.
Yes. Yeah.
Awesome. So, जैसे Shreya, you mentioned you were in corporate law, you did some apprenticeship, and then you also worked in litigation. And you said because one should go through that journey. I think it's
It depends. It's
it
not,
depends.
Yeah. Everyone may or may not
you
need to.
learn things
Yeah.
whatever you do. So yeah. So whatever, that's what I'm coming at. Basically, nothing is here is good or bad.
Yeah.
In the color of good or bad. It like what suits you, what suits your preference.
Yeah, and I don't think anything you're going to do in terms of law is going to seem irrelevant in the larger scheme of things. Like when you're doing it, you feel like ye kab kaam aayega? Why am I doing this? But as you go through your career, and I can say this now because I'm definitely more than 10 years old in the profession, that everything I've done is useful somewhere or the other. So it shouldn't, you shouldn't feel bad if you don't get through a bigger law firm, right? Because the kind of exposure you may get at a smaller place could be unparalleled in terms of what you may be having to do at a very large law firm where there are so many people, trying to do the same thing.
Okay. And Shreya, what are the things that you do in your leisure time?
What leisure time?
Do you have leisure time?
What leisure time?
Leisure time क्या होता है?
That's the harsh reality of doing law. That if
You
you're
have no leisure time.
if you're you could, it really depends on where you're working, how many years of experience you probably have in the profession, and it also depends on how serious you are about your ambition in life. Are you that driven, or are you fine in a more comfortable space where the hours are more balanced? So it really, really varies and depends. I feel like I have gone through, a churn of things that I've done in a very short amount of time. So which is why I feel like maybe I didn't get as much leisure time as I would have.
Okay. सही. But अगर आपके पास टाइम होता या फिर कुछ साल पहले जब आपके
ऐसा
पास
भी नहीं है अब है. But
ये कुछ तो हो जाता है टाइम.
I do prioritize, spending time with friends, family.
Okay.
When I do have the time, and I enjoy going for music events.
Oh, okay, nice.
Yeah.
So are you going to this?
What?
There's this famous event happening right now in October.
Which
दिलजीत दोसांझ का जो concert हो रहा है. Are you going there?
नहीं,
अच्छा.
I don't think I'm in town for that.
Oh, अच्छा. It's
Yeah.
happening on 26th of October and people are like going crazy for it.
I know.
अच्छा, हाँ, I'm sure you would know.
No, I know, but yeah, like I'm generally the kinds who likes to travel for music also.
Okay.
So
तो भी है मतलब this is like next level thing that you do मतलब
next
besides
level
law
नहीं, but हाँ,
Next level as
like
in
if
मतलब
I
you're
enjoy
passionate
something,
about it.
yes, yeah,
that's next level
yeah.
for me.
I
That's
can't
like-
play or sing,
Okay.
but I like it. I like listening
हाँ
to good
सही बात है,
music. Yeah.
सही है. तो आई वाज इन दिस इससे मुझे एक बात याद आई.
हाँ.
दिस हैज नो रिलेशनशिप विद व्हाट यू जस्ट सेड, बट या जस्ट ऐसी याद आ गई. तो मैं क्या हुआ, आई एम अ चार्टर्ड अकाउंटेंट. तो मैं एक जगह जॉब करता था. वहाँ पे मेरे बॉस नए आए थे, एक पुराने बॉस चले गए थे, एक नए बॉस आए थे. तो शी वाज लाइक कि आप क्या करते हो, मतलब मैंने बिसाइड्स, मैंने कहा मैं ना एक्टिंग करता हूँ. तो मैंने बताया मैं एक्टिंग करता हूँ, ये सब वो सब करता हूँ, मैं थिएटर करता हूँ, इम्प्रोव करता हूँ, ये सब बता. तो शी मेंशन टू मी कि मैंने कहा आप क्या करते हो, क्योंकि उसने पूछा, मुझे लगा मैं भी पूछूँ. तो उसने बोला कि मैं डांस करती हूँ. मैंने कहा अरे वाह, व्हाट फॉर्म डू यू डू. तो फिर उसने मुझे कहा कि नहीं मैं तो पार्टियों में करती हूँ. तो और मैं बाद में आज तक सोच के खुश होता हूँ कि यार मतलब मैं कुछ कर रहा हूँ. मतलब मैं लोगों से अगर पूछ रहा हूँ कि आप कौन से फॉर्म का डांस कर रहे हो, तो मैं कुछ तो कर ही रहा हूँ सही लाइफ में. खैर
That's
मतलब
nice. I used to dance in school actually
ओ अच्छा,
and do theater.
व्हाट
So
फॉर्म.
I
तो
classical.
अच्छा,
हाँ.
नहीं मजाक कर रहा था. ठीक है. तो आप मतलब तो अभी हम कहाँ पे थे, सॉरी मैं भूल गया. सो हाँ, बेसिकली नाउ टेल अस व्हाट डू यू डू एट इंडस लॉ एज ऑफ नाउ, व्हाट इज योर जॉब.
Okay, so some of the people watching this may already know the answer to that, but I am a partner with the TMT Regulatory and Data Practice at the Delhi office of the firm. But of course, it is a pan-India practice, and we do have a national team. So it's not that the work I do is confined to Delhi per se. Um, on a day-to-day basis, I work with a lot of clients that are primarily either in the technology space. So when I say technology, it could be fintech, it could be e-commerce, it could be health tech, ed tech, agri-tech even,
ओके.
and edutech.
हाँ.
But yeah, so um,
Can you explore this,
yeah,
explain this a
sure.
bit
No, so
further?
it involves working with clients in that space, but also involves working with clients which may not be in the traditional technology space, but doing something digital, or companies located outside India wanting to launch a product in India or wanting to enter the Indian market. So, in terms of the work I do, it's primarily advisory. I don't do transactions work. Of course, we work closely with the transactions team at our firm, but in terms of advisory, we provide the client with an assessment and viability analysis of the legal and regulatory framework involved for the product they want to launch. We help them structure the offering to make it compliant. If something is a regulated offering, we assist them in getting licenses, authorizations, or registrations as may be needed.
Okay.
And sometimes, where companies are doing their day-to-day business, there are many contracts and different arrangements involved. So we help companies work and structure those arrangements out. And on data privacy, what we do is, here we are sector agnostic, because the new law which will come in hopefully soon, it's been about a year, but it's not been brought into force yet. That will impact every sector regardless of whether you're a tech company or not, because as long as you have personal data in any digital form, it will impact you. And it doesn't have to be a company which is purely consumer facing. Even your own employees' ka personal data you are collecting. So
That would also be covered under data.
yes, some aspects of that law will still apply to you, if not everything. So the spectrum of work is very, very wide, and effectively, lot of larger companies also have in-house teams, but we are kind of like an extension of those teams, because we are dealing directly with the business, directly with the operations and the product. So it is not a high level conversation where we can advise the client without knowing their business. So we go very, very deep. And because we work with so many clients in the space, we also have market perspective.
Okay, what does that mean?
That means कि अगर आप कोई नया प्रोडक्ट लॉन्च कर रहे हो, तो दूसरे लोग क्या कर रहे हैं मार्केट में, कैसे कर रहे हैं, यू नो दोज थिंग्स. आई मीन दैट इज़ एन एक्सपर्टीज we bring to the table because many of those models we only might have designed.
बट अब ऐसे स्पेसिफिक नहीं हो सकते, आप जनरिक
नहीं,
बता सकते हो कि
नहीं.
शायद ये काम नहीं करेगा या ये करेगा.
No, because we are of course bound by confidentiality privilege, so we don't. I mean,
You cannot disclose.
we can't. But because we know.
बट रीजनिंग कर सकते हो उनसे
Yes.
कि दोस्त शायद ये आप जो कर रहे हो ये शायद वायबल नहीं है या ऐसा.
Yeah.
ठीक है, तो अभी तक जो मैं समझा मैं बता देता हूँ सो दैट ऑडियंस के लिए थोड़ा आसान हो जाए. बेसिकली आप टेक वाले जो कंपनीज हैं और डेटा वाली जो कंपनीज है उस वाले जो एस्पेक्ट में जो लीगैलिटीज़ होती हैं उनको मैनेज करते हो, या फिर उनके वो आपके क्लाइंट्स हैं, वो आपके पास लेकर आते हैं अपने जो भी प्रोडक्ट्स हैं और आप बताते हो क्या लीगली वायबल है क्या नहीं है, क्या रेगुलेशंस उनको फॉलो करने हैं क्या नहीं करने हैं. क्योंकि जैसे आपने बताया डेटा से रिलेटेड जो भी है तो देयर वुड बी देयर आर नंबर ऑफ लॉज दैट दे हैव टू अबाइड बाय. सो यू मेक श्योर दैट दे डू अबाइड बाय दोज लॉज and they do not violate that, right?
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah.
इसको क्या बोलते हैं हम? TMT.
Yes.
What's the full
Tech
form?
Media Telecom.
Tech Media Telecom.
Yeah.
Okay.
So that
Okay.
is.
Forgive my ignorance.
No, that's totally okay. It's TMT, and of course, with how the digital space has evolved, even media telecom have converged into tech. So
Okay.
your media is now
हाँ.
OTT. So that is also tech.
हाँ ये तो सब कुछ अब सब कुछ ही टेक है मतलब.
So sometimes like even on your phone you have a bunch of apps. Even the way some of those apps route their payments, what is allowed, not allowed. So many of those things are designed
Achha,
and
there are-
structured by lawyers
Okay.
like us.
Oh, अच्छा. So there are so many regulations. Even the payment processes are like there are regulations around that. Oh, okay. So all the tech companies have to abide by those laws. And cool. So like the Paytm thing happened, Paytm bank thing happened. You would know like exactly what happened, why they were closed down.
Yeah, whatever the RBI has put in the public domain, that is what I also know.
Okay.
But primarily they were asked not to do something, and I believe they did it despite RBI's instructions.
Okay. तो पूरा ऐसे मतलब was it like that serious allegation कि अब बंद ही कर दो मतलब काम ही बंद.
I mean, something must have happened with the RBI. I can't comment on that specifically.
हाँ ठीक है.
But we did not advise them on any of that. So,
मतलब you have never dealt with Paytm, right? This is what you're saying.
Yeah.
Okay. Cool. Awesome. तो श्रेया आप ऑफिस जब जाते हो सुबह क्या करते हो आप सुबह से लेकर शाम तक?
Calls, attending to the team, discussions with multiple partners, reviewing documents. So it's quite a busy, caught up day.
अच्छा. तो जैसे let's say if somebody comes to you, like let's say I have a tech company, I reach out to you and मैं अपना प्रॉब्लम बताता हूँ कि this is like launching this. So you have understood it कि मेरा क्या काम है, पेमेंट कैसे आएगा, ये सब आप समझ गए. Now you go back to your team. Now you, as you said कि there are different teams for different things. So you आप बता देते हो कि अच्छा पेमेंट वाला एस्पेक्ट भाई साहब आप देखोगे या वो देखेंगे.
हाँ, it's within my team only.
हाँ, within your team. Yeah, I got it.
Yeah.
So आप ये सब करते हो, वो सब अपनी रिसर्च कर रहे होते हैं, and then you collect it and then you go back to the client or you prepare a report, right?
Yeah. Depends on what they want. Sometimes they just want to know orally. Sometimes they want something in writing. Sometimes they want us to create a template for them or a structure for them. So we do all that.
ये सब मैंने भी किया है अपनी आर्टिकल शिप
I'm
में.
sure.
तो हम the company the firm I article shipped for तो उसमें यहाँ पे उसमें ना there were a lot of foreign clients. तो उनका मेन बिजनेस यही था कि वो फॉरेन क्लाइंट्स आते थे जो जिनको इंडिया में बिजनेस सेटअप करना होता था. तो वहाँ पे उसका एक मेन वो होता है कि आप किस तरह की ऑर्गेनाइजेशन सेटअप करोगे, जॉइंट वेंचर करोगे, कंपनी करोगे, ये सब करोगे. तो पूरा दिन हम लोग जो है केस स्टडीज लेके बैठे रहते थे कि अच्छा ये ऐसे होगा, उसमें ज़्यादा टैक्स लगेगा, उसमें कम टैक्स लगेगा, ये सब करने में.
I work very closely with the tax team also.
ओह अच्छा सही. हाँ तो एक बार ना आई वेंट टू दिस कॉलेज और वहाँ पे मैं बता रहा था. तो मैं जब थर्ड ईयर आर्टिकलशिप में था तो थर्ड ईयर आर्टिकल इन अ CA वेयर आई वाज वर्किंग वाज लाइक मतलब एकदम कि भाई CA आर्टिकलशिप वाले जो भी हैं उनका आपका बॉस है ये. करता धरता ये कुछ करता नहीं है, बस बैठता है इसमें ये गलती है और उसमें वो गलती है. तो ऐसे में बता रहा था किसी को सही है यार ये तो बट दैट हैपेंस लाइक वंस इन ईयर और वंस इन अ क्वार्टर
Okay.
जहाँ पे आपको मज़ा आता है, सर संदीप सर ये क्या किया आपने ये तो बहुत गलत कर दिया। एक सुमित यार एक बात तो सही कह रहा था, ही वॉज अ डायरेक्टर, तो मैं ऐसे किसी को बता रहा था एक ऐसे होता है यार बहुत सही है, मैं भी सीए बन जाता। तो फिर बट ये वाले जो कूल वाले जो मोमेंट होते हैं वो बहुत ही कम होते हैं, पता नहीं, खैर मैं क्यों बता रहा हूँ आपको ये बात।
नहीं, it's true only. I mean,
हाँ तो एक्चुअली हुआ क्या था, आई वेंट टू दिस कॉलेज, वहाँ पे वो लोग कह रहे कि आपको बड़ा मज़ा आता होगा, आपने तो ये किया वो किया। तो मैं उनको बता रहा था कि भाई ये बहुत कम होता है, आपने सूट्स देख लिया, आप खुश हो गए कि आपको लॉ करना है और सुप्रीम कोर्ट जाओगे, आप ऐसे दलीलें दोगे जज साहब। तो बट ऐसा बहुत कम होता है ना, आप तो नॉर्मल
ऐसा होता
डे
ही
टू डे
नहीं
वाले
है।
काम चल रहे हो।
उस लेवल पे होता ही नहीं है ये
हाँ
सब।
उस लेवल नहीं, व्हाट आई एम ट्राइंग टू से हियर इज द मोमेंट वेयर यू फील दैट यू हैव लाइक डन समथिंग आउट ऑफ द बॉक्स,
Yeah.
डन समथिंग स्मार्टली, कि आपने कोई चीज़ गलती निकाल दी।
No, those are quite a few. I will not downplay that. Of course, it depends on which field of law you've chosen. But let's say, for example, this field of law. If you have, TMT, if you have come out, of a problem statement, you have created some innovative structuring which is compliant with the law. And maybe it is something other people did not think of, or it was not on the
हाँ
table.
ये वाला ये मस्त था
Which is quite regular
हाँ
in something like this, क्योंकि आप the reason I really like this line of work is because you're constantly ideating.
okay
You're coming up with solutions to problem statements which other people may not necessarily have the answer to. So, which is why you feel like you're doing something different all the time. And that is one instance where you might feel good.
you might feel like Batman.
Yeah. Or
तो
woman.
श्रेया को बैटमैन बनना था
और
ये
woman.
श्रेया को कब पता चला?
वो on the job हो जाता है,
हाँ,
you know,
on the job
like
ही
you
होता
kind of figure out if you have an affinity to something gives you slight doses of dopamine, or let's say you're negotiating a contract with the counterparty and you win some points. That also gives you a sense of accomplishment, or someone recognizes your work, that you've been doing something well. So all those things add up. And
सही बात।
yeah,
And
so,
you-
and I think it's true for every profession.
हाँ it's true for every profession.
Yeah.
सब कुछ करके ही पता चलता है। Even when we get into a profession we have a different set of expectation.
Yeah.
आपको करके पता चलता है ये तो वो नहीं है जो मैं सोच रहा
Like back in the day, for example, I had a small tryst with competition law also.
था। Okay.
So we did a merger control filing for a company, and it was my first filing, and I got an approval within 8 days, which is beyond rare, record time. And those kind of things also give you
देखा?
joy.
करा आपने जाके
हाँ,
वहाँ?
इसलिए जल्दी पार्टनर बन गई
देखा
मैं।
दोस्तों ऐसे करते हैं। सही, मतलब मुझे लगता है हाँ सबको अपना अपना वो ढूंढना पड़ेगा
हाँ।
कि जैसे श्रेया कहाँ बैटमैन है, सबका अलग बैटमैन अलग है।
Yeah.
कूल। हाँ अब आप मुझे बताओ कि आपने जैसे वैसे तो यू हैव ऑलरेडी आंसर्ड, लिटिगेशन आपने नहीं किया बिकॉज यू डिड नॉट फाइंड अ किक इनटू दैट।
That's not the way I would put it. So I enjoyed it, but I genuinely got disheartened by how long it takes to solve a problem. And I think many people in the public will agree to that. And sometimes you go very prepared for arguments and you're like, okay, this is going to be the day. हाँ, adjournment हो जाता है, and this happens repeatedly, and maybe there are genuine reasons.
नहीं हाँ मतलब होगा
Yeah,
जरूर, तो स्ट्रक्चर
yeah.
शायद ऐसा ही है
So
सिस्टम का।
for me that was not something I enjoyed, because that sense of disheartenment was I like doing things constantly. So I felt maybe in the longer run this is not something which would make me happy, and then I wanted to try something different.
तो हम
But that may not be true for everyone, right?
हाँ.
It also depends on who you're working with, what your passion is.
व्हाट गिव्स यू डोपामाइन, जैसे
Yeah.
आपने बोला था।
Yes.
सही।
Yeah.
आई थिंक फिर ये क्वेश्चन तो मतलब मुझे लगता है बेकार ही है, व्हिच इज बेटर कॉर्पोरेट और लिटिगेशन, और वुड यू वांट टू आंसर इट?
I can answer it.
Okay,
There's
cool.
no problem.
Okay guys, which is better, corporate or litigation? Let's have it by
It's-
Shreya Suri.
Yeah, it's not about better.
Okay.
It's about what is better for you.
Okay, diplomacy, guys. Okay.
Yes, no. So I genuinely feel that someone who's doing litigation should be very passionate about it. Otherwise, you are probably going to not be thrilled with the outcome of things, because you know, when you get that day in court, when the judge listens to you, when you get something in your favor, that is also a different sense of joy altogether.
बट आप मुझे ऐसे बताओ, सिंपल बताओ, आपका इफ यू हैव अ यंगर सिबलिंग, ओके यार
I
मुझे
do have a
litigation,
younger
अच्छा you have a
sibling,
younger sibling,
and she has
Is-
seen my lack of leisure time and decided she will never do anything related to law.
अच्छा, this is what I tell to people who tell their younger siblings to do CA. यार तू फंस गया था भाई, भाई को क्यों फंसाया यार, बहन
वो
को क्यों
तो
फंसाया?
उसने खुद ही बोल दिया, तुम्हारी लाइफ देखी है मैं नहीं कर सकती.
तो अभी मुझे बताओ, लेट्स से कि कल
हाँ.
को आपके बहन कहते कि यार मुझे ना लिटिगेशन में ही होते हैं, और वो कहते कि मुझे, सॉरी लॉ कर रहे होते हैं और कहते कि मुझे लिटिगेशन में जाना है, तो आप कहते कि जा ऑल द बेस्ट, या मना कर देते?
No, I would tell her go for
और
it,
वो
but
कहते
you
corporate में,
choose,
अच्छा
but you choose who you're working for, because the first 5 to 6 years of your life, if you have that option, you should not worry so much about how much you're getting paid. It should be all about who you're getting to work with, because those are the that's the shaping stage of you as a professional. Whatever you learn in the first 5 and 6 years of your life, that is going to shape you as a professional at a later point in time. So that is where you should be focused. So if she were doing litigation, I would tell her to figure out uh, who she wants to genuinely work with, whether she wants to do arguments in court, whether a trial court lawyer would be a better fit for her if that is what she wants to do, or whether a high court lawyer or someone who goes to all 3 courts to get that kind of exposure and just learn.
ओके. तो अभी तक आपने बताया नहीं लिटिगेशन वर्सेस कॉर्पोरेट व्हिच इज बेटर.
नहीं, वही बोला ना, बेटर फॉर
बट
हु.
आपने नहीं बताया ना.
देखो
बोलो
ऐसा है,
एक कंट्रोवर्शियल स्टेटमेंट दे दो ना, वायरल चला जाएगा ये. ऐसे
वो
कह
मैं
दो,
बोल
भाई
ही
ये
नहीं
better
सकती
है.
ना, क्योंकि दोनों बहुत ज़रूरी है.
हाँ, सही बात.
आप मतलब अगर लिटिगेटर्स का धंधा बंद कर दोगे तो कौन जाएगा कोर्ट.
सही बात है. तो मैं ऐसे ही मजाक कर रहा था, आप टेंशन मत लो, मैं समझ गया आपकी बात. बेसिकली नथिंग इज वही कि कुछ भी ऐसा एकदम हार्ड एंड फास्ट नहीं है.
Not at
टू
all.
देयर ओन, मतलब
Not at all. And a lot of things you learn in litigation, should you choose to transition later, will also help you
ओके.
in corporate.
तो आप करके
Because
देखो.
when
Okay.
you're drafting a contract, you will know कि क्या clause का interpretation कोर्ट लेगा.
Okay.
वो भी knowledge आ जाता है आपको.
अलग अलग भी हो सकता है कि क्या इंटरप्रिटेशन कोर्ट लेगा.
ऑफ कोर्स हो सकता है, लेकिन आप
क्या बात कर रहे हो यार?
लिटिगेशन करोगे तो आपको पता चलेगा ना कि जुडिशियल प्रेसिडेंट कैसे रिसर्च करते हैं.
अच्छा, ओके.
वो तो बहुत क्रिटिकल है उस चीज़ के लिए.
यार ये तो बड़ी गलत बात है यार. मतलब यार लॉ की इंटरप्रिटेशन कोई कोर्ट भी अलग अलग ले सकते हैं यार, ये तो गलत बात है यार, चीटिंग है.
सी इट इज़ ओनली वेयर देयर आर ग्रे एरियाज ना.
हाँ वो तो सही बात है, मतलब बहुत कम ऐसा होगा कि किसी किसी की इंटरप्रिटेशन अलग अलग हो.
और तब आप जो पहले डिसाइड किए वो लेके जाते हो ना जज के लिए, आप प्रेजेंट करते हो कि ये देखो ये कोर्ट ऐसे ऐसे डिसाइड कर चुका है.
तो फिर वो उसी
योर जॉब एज अ
तरीके
लॉयर,
से-
हाँ एज अ लिटिगेटर, इज टू प्रेजेंट कि ऐसा क्यों होना चाहिए. फिर वो जज डिसाइड करता है. सो दैट इज़ वाई योर
Okay.
रिसर्च हैज़ टू बी वेरी वेरी गुड, even as a litigator as well as a corporate lawyer.
ओके,
So the core skills remain similar.
समझ गया मैं.
Yeah.
ठीक है, आई थिंक फिर इतनी चीटिंग नहीं है, वो थोड़ा रीजनेबल ही है कि इन्होंने ये कहा था, उन्होंने ये कहा था, 1982 में उन्होंने ये कहा था, देखो भाई साहब
हाँ,
ये बात है,
हाँ.
या बहन जी, कुछ भी हो सकता है.
correct.
ठीक है. अब ये बताओ कि इज देयर अ गैप बिटवीन लॉ स्कूल करिकुलम एंड द जॉब्स इन द मार्केट?
Yes, definitely.
गैप क्या है?
See, ठीक है, मैं ऐसा ही बोलूँगी जो बहुत नोन फैक्ट है. लुक, व्हाट यू लर्न इन अ लॉ स्कूल इज़ नॉट इवन 1% of what you will need to do on the job, which is why this is one profession where you are told as soon as you enter law school कि आप internship करो.
अच्छा.
So doing internships is very, very important because that is going to help you with practical training. Of course, everything that you do on the job, most of it you learn after law school. I can say that from my experience, from my peers' experience also. So it is very, I would say, law school curriculum trains you to help you understand where you need to look to find a solution,
Okay.
right? So, but a lot of the things can only be learned through practical application.
I think ये सबके साथ है but है ना?
Yes, सबके साथ है.
Is it more in law मतलब
Probably,
अच्छा
probably because see the way that, I mean, to be very honest, there are hundreds of laws in this country, right? You can't learn everything. Not in 5 years, not as a legal professional. You can't. That's the reality.
सही बात है.
So when you choose what you're doing, or when you're working on something, in terms of practical training, you learn more and more about a specific subject matter. So it's like, unless you spend 10,000 hours on something, you can't be called an expert. तो
ये कहीं लिखा है ना किसी ने? ये
होगा, लिखा होगा किसी ने, मैंने सुना
अरे
बहुत है.
ये आप ही का था क्या थॉट? ओरिजिनल नाम नहीं पढ़ा था
नहीं,
किसी
I will not say it's original. I don't want to plagiarize whoever has coined this, but
ठीक है.
yeah.
तो ये बात समझ में आ रही है कि ठीक है, आई थिंक बढ़िया है मतलब, बट सबके साथ ही है. आप कह रहे हो लॉ में थोड़ा ज़्यादा है क्योंकि देयर इज लाइक अ लॉट ऑफ कॉन्टेक्स्ट टू इट.
Yeah, because see, in law school, you are learning about things at a high level, but about many things. Like, if you just see the number of subjects you have, it's so many. And
अच्छा, बहुत ज़्यादा सब्जेक्ट्स होते हैं?
काफ़ी ज़्यादा होते हैं, वेरीड होते हैं. And you may not, after you graduate and you decide what you're doing in life, you may also feel that some of the things you studied may not have been super relevant to what you're doing now. But that is, I think, what it is. And I mean, simply put, it is what it is. So you learn a little about a lot of things, but you don't learn a lot about one thing.
ठीक है, समझ गया. मतलब बेसिकली आपको एक कंपस मिल जाता है, आप बाद में थोड़ा बहुत उसे यूज़ कर लेते हो कि शुरुआत करने के लिए यूज़ कर सकते हो, एंड देन यू हैव टू गो ऑन योर ओन. कूल. व्हाट वाज द लास्ट म्यूजिक कॉन्सर्ट यू वेंट टू?
Oh, quite a few this year itself, but Ben Howard.
अच्छा, कहाँ पे?
ये बॉम्बे में हुआ था.
अच्छा,
So I went there.
सही. मैंने नहीं सुना इनका कोई भी गाना.
Okay,
Ben
I will.
Howard?
Yeah, I will say something which is maybe more familiar. I went for Coldplay.
ओह हाँ, कोल्डप्ले तो सुना.
हाँ.
तो कोल्डप्ले का कॉन्सर्ट क्या देखने में इतना ही बढ़िया होता है जितना रील्स में हम देखते हैं?
Yeah.
ओके, सही. जाना चाहिए. आप कहाँ, यूरोप गए थे?
नहीं,
अभी
I
थाईलैंड
had.
में हुआ था शायद.
मैं सिंगापुर गई थी. हाँ.
अच्छा हाँ, सिंगापुर हुआ था. सॉरी,
Yeah.
few of my friends went.
I
So,
had gone to the one which happened in Bombay also, but that was a global citizen event, not a Coldplay concert per se.
अच्छा ऐसा था.
हाँ.
ओके, सो देयर वाज सम अदर इवेंट हैपनिंग, उसमें उनका कोल्डप्ले का शो था.
हाँ.
ओके, कूल.
But A.R. Rahman and Chris Martin did 2 duets, which was
अच्छा, मैंने
amazing.
नहीं देखा. आई एम नॉट रियली अ बिग फैन ऑफ लिसनिंग टू म्यूजिक. मतलब वैसे म्यूजिक, बट नॉट लाइक
हाँ.
आपकी तरह मैं इतना कूल नहीं हूँ. तो छोटा मोटा हिसाब किताब है. जिम में सुन लेता हूँ मैं, दैट्स ऑल. सो सही है. अभी जैसे आपने बताया मुझे कि यू नो देयर इज गैप ऑल्सो, जैसे इंटर्नशिप की बात करी, ऑल्सो द काइंड ऑफ इंटर्नशिप्स और द काइंड ऑफ जॉब्स दैट यू हैड, how can one prepare themselves to get to the, like, you know, the top A layer or a creamy layer of jobs or internships?
Okay, so to be honest, I don't think we had that much perspective when we were in law school.
Okay.
Kids nowadays are much more, I mean, they're better informed. They are generally more ambitious in life in terms of, or maybe, I don't know, maybe they're more strategic. So they know, like, I mean, when I was younger, much younger, I didn't know that you had to apply at least almost 6 to 8 months in advance to get a good internship. So those are things you learnt over time.
Okay.
And see, for someone who is deciding what kind of internships they want to do, I would say for your own personal growth, it is not, I mean, it is important for you to try out different things also, and not just be super focused only on one thing, because you may not know so early in your life what you like and don't like. So maybe the first 2 years you can actually do some varied internships, and then after your second year onwards, you can try and focus your internships a little more in terms of what you have found interesting.
Okay. And what about the people like who are like in 4th or 5th year of their law school? अभी तो वो निकल गया but
हाँ.
उन्होंने सुना नहीं पहले श्रेया को. तो अब क्या करें वो? तब what are the options they have?
See, they have a lot of options, I would say. Maybe not. I mean, I genuinely don't know. I can't generalize. But if they have done some internships where they have felt that they connected with the team a little, or they enjoyed the work, they should definitely approach that law firm again and ask if, an assessment internship is possible, or if they are hiring at the time, if they've had a good experience or not, and especially where they've received good feedback.
Okay.
They should try and revisit those places and try and build those connects.
Okay. So ऐसा नहीं है कि that they should be studying more. ये सब बात नहीं है. अब you should just like hunt for internships. Hunt for
I mean, it depends. Okay, this is a very, very loaded question.
Okay. I'm sorry.
No, I mean, it's fine. You're doing what you do. But
नहीं मतलब मैं सच्ची में जानना चाहता हूँ. अभी मैं 4th 5th लास्ट ईयर में हूँ मैं लॉ के. अभी मुझे जॉब चाहिए या मुझे आई नीड टू गेट अ गुड लॉ करियर. तो अभी क्या करूँ मैं? मतलब
देखो, one option is to go down this road, which I mentioned.
कि अच्छा internships करो.
Yeah. Other options could be that maybe you equip yourself with some kind of practical training where you're getting that kind of exposure. So effectively, you may also want to look at different companies that have in-house positions available. You may want to try and litigate if you want to do that, because that is always an option. And you should just keep building your skill set and not sit at home and do nothing. That is definitely one thing that I will recommend, because I see a lot of people who decide, okay, I want to take a gap year now. I've done 5 years of law school. अभी मुझे 1 साल
अच्छा ऐसा भी होता है.
या they decide कि शायद मैं कहीं से LLM कर लेती हूँ या कर लेता हूँ, and फिर बाद में देखेंगे. But which is fine, you can do that, but then you have to face the ground reality that when you apply again for any job, you will perhaps, or they will, or for someone who's doing an LLM, you may feel you have more experience, but a lot of law firms may still treat you like a fresher because you don't have that kind of practical training
experience. Okay.
But when you do long-term internships, or you do apprenticeships, or like just have some sort of practical exposure, you become more useful for a law firm.
Okay. Actual काम आप करना जानते हो.
हाँ, because then you can actually help someone.
Okay, got it. Help someone in the office as well, right?
Yeah.
है ना? मतलब कि आपको
Yeah, you
पता
can
है.
support people better.
Awesome. तो बुक से ज़्यादा बेसिकली
Books भी important है.
हाँ, बुक्स भी इम्पोर्टेंट है दोस्तों.
हाँ. But उनको कैसे यूज करना है आना चाहिए.
हमें देखना चाहिए. देखा, श्रेया जो है लॉयर है और हर बात से पता चलता है. जब भी मैं कोई स्टेटमेंट इनका कंक्लूड करने की कोशिश करता हूँ, कह देती हैं बट इफ. खैर.
Lesson 101 for being a lawyer.
हाँ.
This is your practical training.
तो हाँ, मतलब प्रैक्टिकल ट्रेनिंग इज वेरी मच नेसेसरी. ठीक है. हाउ शुड वन प्रिपेयर देमसेल्फ फॉर इंटरव्यूज?
Okay. I mean, if you are someone who has been doing some work or the other, you have some prior work experience, definitely try and play that up as much as you can. Curate your CV in a fashion which is relevant to the person you're applying to.
Okay.
Don't make it so generic, otherwise you will be neither here nor there. So your CV is very, very important before you get the opportunity to interview. So you need to know who you're applying to, what that team does, um, what kind of work exposure do you have which that team might find relevant. So you'll want to play that up in your CV. Then when you're going in for an interview, let's say it is for a TMT position, right? When you talk about TMT, what does that sector mean? So apart from your work experience, you need to understand what are the different laws that generally apply to the sector. Because if you're applying for a position, you have to show some value add beyond someone who's just out of law school, right? So the only way to do that is to showcase that, okay, you have some knowledge. Like when you're right out of law school, of course, we don't expect you to know every single thing under the sun. We don't even expect our A1s or A2s to know that. But just to demonstrate that, okay, you know what this sector means, you know what kind of laws apply here, and you have applied your mind a little to understand this law.
Okay.
So you may not have learned it in law school, but you might have the BEAR Act, or you might have engaged with people during your internships where you might have interfaced in terms of interpretation. कैसे ये सेक्शन इंटरप्रेट होता है, या ये इशू है लीगल इशू, तो अगर एक ग्रे एरिया में है तो कैसा व्यू लिया था कभी, और व्हाट वाज द रिसर्च पॉइंट दैट यू वर डूइंग. So those things do become relevant, especially or even if you haven't done that kind of work, you're interested in this field. Like the only way to demonstrate value add is to show that you know what you're talking about.
Okay.
So having at least the bare minimum knowledge ki chalo, if I'm looking for TMT, I know that TMT includes fintech as a sector. It includes data privacy as a sector, and fintech, I can't be ignorant of it. If RBI is involved, it is involved. I need to know the bare minimum about what's going on, or
तो बेसिकली आपका जो CV है, it's like an offer letter to the company that how you can help. Okay, how you can help the company or the firm.
or to show relevance to the team you're applying to.
कि मैं मेहनत करके आया हूँ, मैं मेहनत करूँगा.
कि जो आप काम करते हो मुझे वो थोड़ा बहुत आता है.
थोड़ा बहुत पढ़ लिया मैंने, उसके बारे में सीख लिया, मतलब जितना मैं कर सकता था मैंने कर लिया.
हाँ,
अपने आप पे. फिर रख लो मुझे, फिर मैं मस्ती कर दूँगा. सही. आई गॉट, मतलब आई थिंक समझ गए हम, थोड़ा बहुत समझ गए होंगे सब लोग. ठीक है. इसके अलावा जैसे TMT आपने बताया, उसके पहले आपने लिटिगेशन भी किया. सो एज यू सेड देयर आर लाइक सेवरल फील्ड्स. है ना, बहुत सारी फील्ड्स हैं. Are there any fields like which are more important for a practitioner as such? Or
Not really. Look, because when I talk about different fields of law, there is, aside from what we have discussed, which is my area of law, there is transactions practice. Transactions is also very, very relevant.
Transaction practice as in respect of mergers and acquisitions?
Mergers and acquisitions, investment rounds for PE or VC deals, or even, I mean, pretty much that.
Okay.
So that is one area of transactions. The other area of transactions is capital markets, where you're listing companies. Companies are going public. Then you also have employment law, which is also very relevant, I would say, because every company needs it. Then you would have, even within disputes, you have subsets, right? You have white collar disputes, you have blue collar disputes, you have civil disputes, which are not criminal in nature. You could be super specializing in real estate disputes, you could be super specializing in labor disputes. So there are many, many things, even within, like, you will go deeper into a specialization only a few years in your career. I mean, deep into your career. But in terms of areas of law, there are numerous things out there. Like there are also tax practitioners. There are also practitioners who do projects and infrastructure. So now the different areas of law, I mean, they are expanding in niche segment. So like even competition law, बहुत पहले एक लॉ आया था, वो इतना बड़ा प्रैक्टिस बन चुका है.
अच्छा, तो ऐसा कुछ एस्पिरेशनल रहता है क्या बच्चों के लिए कि मेरे को इस एरिया ऑफ प्रैक्टिस में जाना है?
होता है, मैंने काफ़ी बच्चों से मिली हूँ जो बोलते हैं मुझे वो लॉ स्कूल में आईपी पढ़ते हैं, एंड आईपी इज़ जनरली probably one of the most interesting subjects when you're studying law. A lot of people take that I mean take that and feel like they want to do IP law, so they focus a lot of their internships on that.
ओके, दिस इज व्हाट यू केम अक्रॉस, मतलब आप कुछ बच्चों से मिले, उन्होंने कहा वो
हाँ, and lot of them.
हाँ, हो सकता है कि कुछ
But
और
yeah,
बच्चों को
sometimes it changes over time. Sometimes they like it a lot, so they stick to it. It varies.
Okay.
And
हाँ,
kabhi
सही
kabhi some people I've seen very passionate about competition law also.
ओके,
And
कूल।
yeah.
मतलब it depends on you again,
Yeah, like I
क्या
had a
देखो
friend, I have a friend. She was always very passionate about full on criminal litigation, and every internship, like she knew very early in her life
कि यही
that this
चाहिए।
is what she wants. So she
सही।
focused her whole career to achieve that goal. Some
Oh.
people are very lucky to have that kind of vision. Not everyone
हाँ,
does.
सही बात है।
Yeah.
ये तो मेरे को एक कुछ irrelevant बात याद आ गई।
बताओ.
तो बेसिकली आई वाज लिसनिंग टू दिस डायरेक्टर, वो कह रहे थे कि वो अपनी आवाज़ पहचानने वाली बात होती है ना, कि यू शुड नो इफ़ यू रिकग्नाइज योर वॉइस वेरी अर्ली इन द करियर। रजत कपूर का नाम सुना है आपने? रजत कपूर जो जिन्होंने आंखों देखी बनाई है, आपने नहीं देखी है? कोई बात। हाँ, चलो बढ़िया। एक बहुत दिल चाहता है, देखिए आपने?
Yes.
दिल चाहता है प्रीति जिंटा के जो
No,
मामा-
I know who
अच्छा,
Rajat
मतलब,
Kapoor
हाँ,
is.
ठीक है।
I just didn't know he made आंखों देखी.
हाँ, तो ही वाज सेइंग कि एक डायरेक्टर को जब वो अपनी आवाज़ पहचान लेता है, तब जब वो कुछ बनाता है ना, तो वो
हाँ.
एक अलग ही निकल कर आता है।
Yeah.
और वो कहते हैं कि कुछ लोग ऐसे होते हैं जिनको जल्दी समझ में आ जाता है कि वो क्या कहना चाहते हैं। कुछ लोगों को बना के बहुत सारी फिल्म्स, और फिर समझ में आता है कि ओ दिस इज व्हाट आई वांट टू मेक, एंड देन दे एक्सप्रेस दैट। खैर, मतलब ये थोड़ा बहुत आपकी बात से सिमिलर था।
No, it makes total sense.
सही।
That is what Rockstar was all about, ना?
हाँ, और वो भी गुडविल हंटिंग देखी आपने?
हाँ, देखिए.
वो भी ऐसे कुछ था थोड़ा बहुत आसपास। What skill sets are required to get into TMT practice? Again, मतलब you can-
Okay. Nothing which I may not have already spoken about. Mostly we've discussed everything, but I prefer people who like to think
Okay.
and sometimes think outside the box. So ideation is a big part of the practice, because right now the tech landscape in our country is still evolving. So laws are still coming in.
Okay.
What we have is a lot of policy, but not everything is set into a legal framework yet, right? So you have to think through what can apply, can't apply. You have to basically be, yeah, like someone with a good analytical bent of mind is someone who would do really, really well in this field. Someone who is thorough in terms of research or diligence will also do well in this field, because very often what happens is everything is not in the law, right? So you have to sometimes look at everything is not in the standard of the same standard of law which you think might apply. Sometimes you have to look outside of what is before you, so you can't have that pigeonholed kind of thinking. I mean, sometimes people could have made statements from the ministry to signify what is the policy intent, so you may have to look outside the law to make any advice you're giving future proof.
मतलब बेसिकली आप पॉसिबिलिटी सोचते हैं, उसकी वायबिलिटी लीगल पॉइंट से देखते हैं।
हाँ.
तो वो पॉसिबिलिटी सोचने में बहुत क्रिएटिविटी लगता है, ऐसा कह रहे हो आप?
हाँ,
थोड़ा बहुत ऐसा कुछ?
हाँ, and of course logic, everything has to flow from logic.
फ्रेमवर्क,
Yeah,
ऑब्वियसली।
yeah.
कूल। अच्छा, हाँ, आपने अपने करियर में क्या गलतियाँ करी है?
वो मैं थोड़ी बताऊंगी.
अरे कुछ तो ऐसे बोलो ना कि यार मुझे शायद ये नहीं करना चाहिए था, वो नहीं करना चाहिए।
I
ऐसा है ही
mean,
नहीं।
not really, because I'm happy with where I am. So I don't think there is anything I would
या
have.
उस टाइम पे लग रहा था कि
उस
गलती
टाइम
है।
पे of course लगता है, like, you know, sometimes I thought कि मैंने पहले ये क्यों किया, मतलब why did I go back to Clifford Chance or something like that, you know. But then it all adds up because at that point in time I was doing litigation and I felt ki okay, you know, those were 4 months wasted. But then when I moved to corporate, it was so relevant. So it's all perspective, and your perspective will change over time. But looking back, I don't think I would change anything.
मतलब in the greater scheme of things, everything just falls in place.
Yeah.
But उस time पे
I'm
आपको
at that
लगा
point in my life now.
था, yeah, woohoo!
Yeah.
सही. उसके बाद what do law firms look for in a candidate? I've asked you. हाँ, any advice you would want to give to the students who are watching you right now?
So, I would really encourage you guys to get as much practical training as possible and don't be laid back about internships. I would say that you should definitely be serious about your career from the first year of law school. Law school is fun, you're in a new place, and like college experiences, they are all meant to be fun. But don't lose sight of the larger picture. Definitely try and intern as much as possible. It will help you down the line. And when you're at your internships, don't just chill and be laid back. Genuinely try and ask for more work, because I see a lot of people come sit there expecting work to be handed to them. That's not how things work. You need to be very, very proactive. So if you've got an internship, use it to your advantage. Learn as much as you can.
ठीक है. अभी आपने जो बोला ना, उससे काफ़ी 5th year 4th year स्टूडेंट्स का दिल टूट गया, क्योंकि उन्होंने तो क्या कहते हैं, वो बैठे होंगे ना, सोच रहे होंगे यार ये कुछ कह देंगे कि शुरू से नहीं करनी पड़ती मेहनत, क्योंकि
नहीं,
सबने
वो
कष्ट
बात
दिया
नहीं
ना.
है. ठीक है, मतलब if you're at that stage of your career, even then I'm sure
संभाल सकते हैं ना.
you would have internships lined up, and there are so many people that may not have gotten placed in college who are doing so well in life.
Okay.
And even take my example, for instance, whatever placement I got, and yes, it may have been, you know, good for me in the larger scheme of things, I'm doing something entirely different. So it doesn't always matter.
तो अभी सब कुछ बिगड़ा नहीं है, मतलब जो लोग पास भी हो गए हैं अभी, guys you are there. एक्चुअली हुआ क्या था, मैं बताता हूँ आपको. एक बार क्या हुआ, हम ना वी आर डूइंग समथिंग, CA में कुछ ऐसी ट्रेनिंग होती है बीच बीच में जो ICI कराते हैं. तो वहाँ पे क्या होता है, बच्चे आते हैं बहुत सारे अलग अलग जगहों से, 30-40 बच्चे बैठते हैं एक रूम में, और उनका 7 days ट्रेनिंग चलता है. हाँ, तो क्योंकि CA में क्या होता है, देयर इज़ नो कॉलेज, तो वही उनका जो है इनफॉर्मल एक्सपोजर जो होता है वो सब होता है. तो वहाँ पे ना देयर वाज दिस रैंक होल्डर, वो CA फाइनल में टॉप करके आया था. तो उसको बुलाया गया. अरे आप तो ऐसे पता नहीं होता आप लोगों को कौन क्या है, तो somebody न्यू कि अच्छा ये मोहित जो हैं ये AIR1 वाले हैं. तो फिर टीचर को पता चल गया, तो टीचर ने कहा कि भाई जो सामने आ जाओ भाई, सबको बताओ. अब हम में से काफ़ी सारे लोग थे जिन्होंने एग्ज़ाम नहीं दिया था. तो उससे सवाल यही था कि भाई आप तैयारी कब शुरू करनी चाहिए CA फाइनल की, क्योंकि इंटर्नशिप के बाद शुरू होती है. इंटर्नशिप आप शुरू हो गई, 3 साल की है, यू शुड. अब मैं सोच रहा हूँ कि यार ये बोल दे कि बस 6 महीने पहले ही करनी होती है. वो आगे बोलता है जिस दिन से आपकी आर्टिकलशिप शुरू होती है, जो 3 साल, उससे पहले दिन से आपको CA फाइनल के लिए प्रिपेयर करना शुरू कर देना चाहिए. शिट यार. तो फेल ही होएंगे मतलब.
नहीं, and see, this is all in retrospect ना, I can tell you.
सही बात.
But I didn't follow all of this.
तो मतलब वो सब अच्छी बातें हैं, whatever श्रेया mentioned is very healthy, you should go for it. बट अगर वो नहीं, अगर हो चुका है, टाइम बीत गया और वो नहीं किया था, तो कोई बात नहीं, अभी नाउ डू भी नहीं है.
Yes.
Cool.
Aligned.
ठीक है. अभी ये मुझे बताओ, ये दिस इज लाइक अभी DP क्या है? What is Digital Personal Data
Protection
Act. What is about it?
So this is a new law which the government brought out last year in August, and it has been enacted and passed by the parliament, but it has not yet come into force. So this law basically कुछ लोगों को मालूम होगा, अगर नहीं है तो मालूम होना चाहिए. 2020 में the right to informational privacy was recognized as a fundamental right. So it is a fundamental right that every citizen of India has.
बट आपको नहीं लगता हमारा फोन ट्रैक कर रहा है हमारी बातें?
मैंने फ़ोन तो नहीं रखा है यहाँ पे.
बट कर रहा है ना, यहीं कहीं पड़ा है. मतलब मैं just
No,
asking
that's
you.
absolutely true. And look, fundamental rights, as many law students will know, are generally enforceable against only the state. But
Okay.
yes.
Only enforceable against the state.
Yes.
तो गवर्नमेंट हमारे ऊपर ट्रैक नहीं कर सकती, मतलब प्राइवेसी हमारी
कर
वो नहीं
सकती है, but the right that you have is the right to informational privacy, which means you have to be informed about what is happening to your personal data.
Okay.
And if you accept it, then you have accepted it. But if you're not informed and someone is doing something without you having some legitimate expectation, or so for any fundamental right, it is subject to some reasonable restrictions. तो जैसे freedom of speech and expression है, उसमें reasonable restrictions होते हैं कि आप hate speech नहीं करोगे. हाँ, so bunch of things are there. Similarly, for this right also, reasonable restrictions will apply. So to the extent it is not falling in reasonable restrictions, and to the extent you have not been informed about something, and something very, very detrimental is happening to your personal data or your personal interests, then that is something you can hold the government accountable for. And of course, this is only against the state.
Okay. But कोई कंपनी नहीं कर सकती फिर?
Yeah, I'll just come to that. So
Sorry.
in 2020, the court also said कि while this is a right guaranteed against the state, ये private sector में भी applicable होना चाहिए. And this is in the backdrop of what is happening in the EU, which is the European Union. वहाँ पे अलग से एक law आया था, GDPR, which is the General Data Protection Regulation that has come there. And in the backdrop of all that, this case was filed, privacy became a huge thing, and then this judgment came, and then they said कि private sector के लिए भी law होना चाहिए. तो एक कमेटी बैठी थी this was in 2017, this judgment had come, and a committee sat, and they, over the course of 5 years, came up with this legal framework, or rather 6 years. In 2023 they came up with the legal framework, and that applies to the private sector also.
Okay.
So effectively what the government is telling the private sector is that you can't indiscriminately use and harvest personal data, share it, sell it. You can't do that anymore. You will be held accountable.
Okay.
So that is what the law says. So basically, companies now have to become compliant, because if they are not compliant, there are very, very high penalties involved.
Okay.
So this is going to be a very big part of every kind of TMT practice now. But this law has not yet been brought into force. So we are waiting for that to happen.
ओके कूल. तो अभी वैसे आप मानते हो ऐसी बात कि हमारा फ़ोन हमारी बात सुनता है?
Of course.
अच्छा, पक्का पता है?
हाँ, you can turn off the you have to really, really go into settings of every app and the permissions of every app to disable things. But you may not always be able to do that because the new law is not yet in force.
तो न्यू लॉ आने के बाद वो सब हमसे पूछ के करेगा, बट हमने तो उसको परमिशन ऑलरेडी दे रखी है.
हो सकता है, मैं कह नहीं सकती हूँ. डिपेंड्स फ्रॉम ऐप टू ऐप, लाइक, and also depends on the app store provider also. Sometimes they are very particular about these things.
Okay.
So what will happen when this new law comes in is that जो required चीज़ें हैं वो तो आपको देना ही पड़ेगा access उनको. Like जैसे आप अगर किसी ई-कॉमर्स कंपनी के वेबसाइट पे जा रहे हो, आपको घर पे किसी प्रोडक्ट का डिलीवरी चाहिए, तो आपको अपना नेम देना पड़ेगा, एड्रेस देना पड़ेगा, फ़ोन नंबर देना पड़ेगा. लेकिन वो कंपनी उस डेटा के साथ क्या कर सकता है, अनलेस इट इज़ जस्ट फॉर मीटिंग their लीगल रिक्वायरमेंट्स की टैक्स पर्पसेस के लिए हमें डेटा स्टोर करना है और डिलीवरी पार्टनर से इन्फॉर्मेशन शेयर करना है या कुछ XYZ चीज़ करना है, लेकिन उसके आउटसाइड अगर कुछ है तो वो स्पेसिफिक कंसेंट के साथ ही हो सकता है.
ओके कूल. एंड वो लीगल फ्रेमवर्क क्या है वो बताते हैं श्रेया सूरी जी. मतलब लीगल फ्रेमवर्क कि वो कहाँ शेयर कर सकते हैं, क्या कर सकते हैं उसके साथ.
हाँ. Yes. So we have to then genuinely analyze what personal data is being collected. Is it necessary? What are you using it for?
What is the usual course of business?
Yes.
उसके अंदर अगर आता है तो allowed.
Yeah.
Cool. I think Shreya, that was it. Thank you for coming. Thank you for being here.
Thank you for having me.
Thank you. I hope you liked it.